Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to episode 4 of Mage. What are you doing with your life? Doki-Doki! Right, let's load our game. What were we doing last time? I think we were... Oh yeah, we were mid... poem recital number 2. So we've already read it to... who I called Natsuki. Conflicting reports on how you say that name. The new way I'm gonna do it is, you know, Tommy Wiseau goes on holiday. Bear with me on this one. He goes on holiday sometimes to the Alps, right? He's going to the Alps, you know, snowy, super snowy, and he decides, you know what, to pass his time, he's gonna do some snowboarding. But he will not ski. Yep, I'm going with that one. So, not ski. Let's read it to let's save Sayori till last, because I know we've probably bonded with Natsuki more than the others, at least in that last video. We talked about cake girls. Let's go with Monika this time. Second. Hi again, Mage. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess? I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a total masterpiece. I would not count on that, no. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Not really, but there you go. I gave my poem to Monika. Alright. I like it, Mage. It's like totally a poem. There are words in lines. Really? It's a lot cuter. Yeah, I tried to go for Sayori, and I ended up inadvertently picking cute shit. So, my poem's cute, apparently. I have no idea what the poem is, obviously, but... Oh, jeez. No, it kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. Like, totally, yeah. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as like a total compliment. If you say so. Yup. There are lots of poems or stories out there that are more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or like really fucking sad. And sometimes they're only like a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they're really fucked up and no kid should ever read that stuff. They can express views of the world that would apply to like anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I need more tea, Monika. But anyway, you want to read my poem? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Let's check it out then. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony, love that word, of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, A, trigonometry. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Oh, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. pizza. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me? Load me? That's quite a concerning poem, Monika, I'm not gonna lie. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it, but you can go fuck yourself. No, I never said that. It's just kind of, I've never really, it's a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like, I kind of like playing with space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. I totally got that from the poem. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling. Or a conversation with, like, the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Oh god. Oh god. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What? Huh? You never know when you might change your mind. Did the game just break the fourth wall? Or when something unexpected may happen? Okay. Wait, is this tip even about writing? I don't think so. What am I even talking about? I don't know. That's my advice for today. Okay. Thanks for, like, listening. Alright, now I'm a little bit more on edge. Yuri. You'll be nice and calm and not say anything weird. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, mage. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Huh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid of, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. What if I don't have any feelings? What if I'm a robot? And write down the things you see and hear. Well, right now it would just be tight blazer, pretty purple hair. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. See? This is certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Yeah, sure. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Alright, yeah, I'll read a poem. Oh my god. Music's changed. Did the music change for the other poems? The raccoon! It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon. The scuttering of a raccoon outside my windows. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of a cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon. A what? An urge. This writing. My god, Yuri. Jesus Christ. The moon. Increments. It's... Increment? Yeah, increments? Its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. Is she gonna stab the fuck out of that raccoon? I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions into the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon's taken to following me. You could say that I've gotten quite used to each other. That we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning? I slice the bread and I feel myself again. I'm a little bit... Are these poems getting weirder? I was a lot more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. Is it though? Does she just really want to kill animals? I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Yeah, that's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. If I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels to me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I usually force myself to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. That's funny. Huh? Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Yeah, she did. Huh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into, as long as you're not hurting anybody, or raccoons. She's right. And, I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. Well, that's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Ah, please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Oh boy. I might be ranting a little bit now. I'm glad you're a good listener. Yeah. I hope that raccoon's still alive. I hope you're not going to do anything else with that cutting knife. Just stick to bread, okay, Yuri? And finally, we have Sayori again. Mage, I really love your poems. I can't believe you're hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are like so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one that feels that way, so... Eh? No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is... Oh. I guess Natsuki is at least likely to admit how much she likes something. Very true. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Damn. Eh? What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean you're a really expressive person, I guess. You're hot. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? I mean, apart from he likes anime, I have no idea what this guy... And he likes tea and cakes. But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Look, cooking! Let's not talk about that. Fucking pose. Ridiculous. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that weird connection, you know? It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Eh? I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat her head. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. You sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, mage! Will you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it. Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. I didn't write it for you. If anything, it was more Natsuki, but okay, alright. You completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Don't tell her that, you dingus. You even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home. When we go home. Really? Snap. Ah! I broke my pencil! Hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. Oh no. Oh no. Don't bend over and pick up a pencil. Oh, she bumps right into me? With what? Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down to pick up the broken pencil. I mean, you've missed an opportunity there, bud. But anyway, Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori, yeah. Let's sit down before you fucking hurt yourself. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. She okay? Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar? What? It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Oh, she's metaphorically opening up her head. Okay, little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is straight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave. Discovering the secret hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It don't feel like time's elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. They don't want my bottles. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically take them from the shelf and one after the other. Holding them out to each other and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts. In shards, all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends, but my friends aren't smiling now. They're all shouting, pleading, something. All I hear is echo. Inside my head. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monika taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings lately. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Some of these poems are a little bit creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful? Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing's like magic, innit? You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Oh my god. Yeah, maybe that's me. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come and sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? I hate festivals. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations, me neither. I like to plan as much as I possibly can. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. This music's too catchy. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monika? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Oh, I love being signed up for shit like this against my will. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is that we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring posters, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, actually, I kinda did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? I know that feeling, Natsuki. I know that feeling. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys? No, Sayori. Like, butt the fuck out. I understand where you're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of fucking people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm like totally sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is like all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, digging through those deep caves with your fingers, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with, other people? To inspire them and find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. We all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. They remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I fucking do. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Oh, peer pressure! It's fantastic. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. I really don't like the fact they keep talking about death so much. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! I mean, it's better to practice in front of you guys than just go in for the first time in front of a bunch of people, right? I'd want to practice that shit. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Exactly. Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Is it going to be fucked up like the last one? She then stands behind the podium. There's a podium? The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection, a lot of inflection, is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda glad I don't have to read another poem right now. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes her recitation. The four of us applaud. Bravo! Bravo! Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. I nearly shat my pants. Thank you, very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go. Oh, we got an interloper. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called... She anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. Is that the name of the poem? Wow, that's convenient. Oh, it's called An After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. More confident? Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure, and she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Whoa, there goes gravity. Whoa, there goes... and glances around. Sorry. Glances around, bewildered, even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards when we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really, really good. Thank you for sharing. Yuri looks down. Is down for the count. Yeah, I'd be pretty drained after something like that.
Alright, okay, I guess I'm next then.
She hops out of a chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. That's what she said. How do you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see.
Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone than I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Mage liked it.
I didn't say that.
I guess that's a good sign.
What's that even mean? It came out like really nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours that were sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. That's well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Well, actually, it could be me.
Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Mage. Why? What's that supposed to mean? It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. No! Wow, might as well let Mage lower everyone's standards a bit before I have to do it. God damn.
Natsuki?
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. Oh god. What did we write for today? I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Just imagine them naked. No, don't do that. That'll make things worse. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Yay, pity applause. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. I mean, it's only the second fucking poem I've ever written. Of course I'm not going to be confident. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. She begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? That's kind of what we have to do. Because you're, like, presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Oh boy. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. Yay! She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of, like, other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. How? I suppose if you don't know them. I can put whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends... Alright, makes sense.
It's just embarrassing. That's, like, a total surprise to me, Natsuki. I think it will be the other way round for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you'll all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me, like, totally happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Oh, I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through. It's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monika. Oh my god. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. What, you jealous? You jealous too? Jeez, guys. Don't make it such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Mage, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Let's ditch this popsicle stand. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... She fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day Natsuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Apparently I speak like her now. You kind of put me on the spot here. Okay, well we're saving. We're totally saving because I'm making a decision here and I'm scared. We're gonna save. I'm listening to Monika's weird advice. The menus are super fucking bright, by the way. My god. Oh, should I be a dick? Should I be a dick? I'm gonna be a dick. Sorry, guys. You're gonna have to wait till next time to see my decision. Because I need to think about it anyway. Well, actually, maybe I don't. But anyway, thank you for watching. Next time, we'll do more poem shit. I'm still waiting for the game to really, you know, whatever it's gonna do. I don't know. But, yeah, I hope that I've not become too accustomed to this. I think... I'm just worried, okay? I'm really fucking worried. The bad shit's gonna happen, but we'll just have to deal with that as it happens, if it happens. So, thank you again, guys. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Sorry for the cliffhanger. Bye.